Қолыға белдеш, қызыл трико чомбалма. Улукбек, Жолдошбеков, Кыргызстан.
His opponent in the blue, representing Uzbekistan, Аббос Рахмонов.
Атандашы көк трико чомбалбан Аббос Рахмонов, Узбекистан.
Abos Rachmanov with the unenviable task of following a Kyrgyzstan wrestler into the arena here. Ulukbek, Žoldošbekov with a chance for a bronze medal at 65 kilograms. And Kyrgyzstan fans here in Bishkek will do everything they can to raise Žoldošbekov to that accolade, and the Kyrgyzstan fighter in the red gets going. Abos Rachmanov of Uzbekistan in the blue. It's been a tough day for Žoldošbekov, hasn't it, George? Lost his first match and fought through in the repechage to reach this point.
Yeah, in the repechage match, was behind on points, did great, managed to get the leg lace and put 14 points on the board, winning 14-4, but before that, don't let the scoreboard fool you, it was a very, very close fight.
He lost his first match to Rahman Amuzad, 4-2. We'll see Amuzad later on, competing for gold.
Жаңы переходи на ООО комбо тарифтик топтому. Көптөгөн комбо опциялар. Өзүңөр тандап, акысыз кошуп алгыла. Өз тарифиңди куруп ал. Өз комбоңду оңой эле чогултуп ал.
Spare a thought also for Rachmanov. He's had to dust himself down from a 10-point loss, win by superiority against Rahman Amuzad as well.
Now you can really hear the fans here getting behind the homeboy, Žoldošbekov.
There's no poker face with Žoldošbekov, is there? He wears his emotions on his face. Disappointment we've seen, and relief as well we've seen, as he's made his way through to here. So 1 point on the board for Žoldošbekov after Rachmanov on the passivity clock.
Yeah, Rachmanov just not doing enough in this first round, not being active, not working enough. Žoldošbekov just putting 1 or 2 attacks, not 100% attacks in, but just small little fakes that just shows, okay, I'm the attacking wrestler, I am working to try and get points on the board.
How feasible is it in wrestling, George, to create the impression of attacking intent without actually having it, by still being a bit guarded, or is it not actually possible?
Well, it is possible. You can, it's the way you move, the way you step. You can do like a little fake, so that means you take like a small step in and you reach with one hand towards the legs, and the other hand will stay close to your body to defend if something comes back. So it is a thing that a lot of wrestlers use to try and move their opponent, to try and get them to overreact in those situations. But if you do it, you do need to be aware that something might come back at you. So
Kyrgyzstan fans, they seem to sit on the edge of their seat rather than back in it when Kyrgyzstan fighters are there. And unless there are fireworks on display on the mat, they're also quite reserved as well. There's nerves amongst them.
Yeah, you can feel it in the sphere, in the room. They want their boy to win so much, so every time there is an exchange, you can hear him starting to get a little bit excited, starting to get behind him, but in between rounds, you can cut the tension with a knife almost.
Yeah, it's no party at that point.
First round, not an incredible amount of action between these two. But like I said earlier in the day, when you get to these medal bouts, you've got 6 minutes. You don't want to put everything on the line too quick. It only takes one mistake in wrestling and it's finished. So these guys just take their time with what they're doing. Beautiful exchange from both wrestlers. One attacks, the other defends, the other one straight back in. He defends. Now it's Rachmanov on the leg. And he's just going to try and bring him out of bounds. And he will get the exposure for the 2 points. Joldошбеков holding onto that leg for his life. But does give the 2 points exposure after that exchange. So 4-1 now for Rachmanov. With the escape, with the reversal, 1 point goes to Joldошбеков in that position, so it is 4-2. Joldошбекov, if he was, in my opinion, if he was a little bit more intelligent of the mat awareness, he could have just stepped off the mat and give 1 point away. Would have been 1-1, still very close. Now it's 4-2, so sometimes it is better just to give that 1 point away than try and fight it out, and then give 2 away.
That reversal just keeps him in touch, doesn't it? 2 down. Straightforward takedown behind.
Great shot there. Needs to start to fight to his feet. It's perfectly done. Manages to post that arm, what was coming through, and just shoot on that single leg. Postures up beautifully, comes across and takes the 2 points. Does need to work though. He is still behind on the scoreboard, as you can see.
Ақырғы минуттар қалды. Тартымаңызда, қырмызы елі қолдамаңызда. Улукбек Жолдошбеков.
Yeah, 4 each, but Rachmanov ahead on criteria. If things stay as they are, it's his medal. Joldошбеков with work to do still.
Beautiful attack there for Joldошбеков. He needs to try and stand up from this position. Take his time. Rather go for the 2 or try and push his opponent out. Needs to be careful. Gets the exposure, gets the 2 points. Needs to stay busy here so the referee's not too quick to stand them both up.
Strikes ahead at the right time. Joldошбекov with 8 seconds left. Rachmanov going for broke now, and Joldошбекov close and close enough, closing it out, and then the smiles, and Kyrgyzstan on the board in Bishkek at these Asian Championships, thanks to a man who's gone through the ringer today to bring this medal home, Ulukbek Joldoshbekov. It may only be a bronze, but he fought so hard for that. Ulukbek Joldoshbekov with a 6-4 victory over Abbos Rachmonov.